All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And I just want to do a little video response to this. I was on Mind of God's channel the other day, and I asked him a question, because he was saying, he's teaching that that Yahweh Shai, right, Christ is going to return in the year 2021, which is this year. Okay, so let's see. We're in the month of, October is coming, man. Okay, we're in September right now. Okay, so let's just say, look, you got October, November, December, and then January comes around. Right, so we're really only talking about 3 months left, man. Okay, Mind of God only has 3 months left until he proves himself to be a false teacher, man. Okay, because he's on there telling the people that Christ is about to return in this year, man. That's not true. Okay, we know that according to the scriptures that Christ is going to return after the tribulation of those days, man. Okay, which remember, we all have to go through that time of the tribulation, man. Okay, ain't nobody just tap dancing into the kingdom like these Christians teach. Okay, that's not happening, man. Okay, God's elect are going to be tried, and some of the elect are going to die as well in the tribulation. That's why the scriptures tell you, I believe that's let me even get that real quick. That's a good scripture. Let's go to Revelation. I believe that's chapter 2. Bear with me a moment. Bear with me a moment. Okay, yeah, it was the second chapter. All right, Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10. Let's even start at verse 9. It says, I know thy works and thy tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are of the synagogue of Satan. Look here. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. But be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Right, so the scriptures say what? Be faithful unto death, and I'll give you a crown of life. Okay, we're just talking about, that's talking about being, faithful in that time of tribulation, man. Okay, which we're all going to be on the earth during that time of tribulation. Okay, everybody is going to be tried, man. Okay, you're not just going to, tap dance into the kingdom. That's not happening, right? But that's what these guys want you to believe, okay, is that, Christ is just going to come and redeem his elect before anything, goes down. Okay, and that's not true, man. Okay, God's elect are going to have to go through the time of the tribulation. Okay, everybody is going to be tried, man. Okay, everybody is going to have to be tried. Okay, so don't believe these false teachers, man, that are telling you that, you don't have to go through nothing. That's not true. Okay, that's clearly not true, man. Okay, so as I said, ETT told you all first, man. Okay, that you better prepare yourself, man. Okay, mentally, because you're going to be here for the time of calamity. Okay, Jacob's trouble, also called the time of the great tribulation. All right, everybody's going to be here because Christ only returns after the tribulation of those days. Matthew 24, verse 29 on down. Okay, and then if you look, it says what? After the tribulation of those days will Christ return. And then under it says immediately after that, when Christ returns, he's going to send the angels to gather together his elect from the four corners of the earth. So wait a second. It says after the tribulation of those days, the Son of Man's going to return, and he's going to gather his elect from the four corners of the earth. That clearly proves that the elect receive salvation after the time of the tribulation. Because it said after the tribulation Christ will return, and then while that's going on, the angels are going to be sent to gather together the elect. So see, by simple, diligent research, these guys are clearly cut. Okay, these guys are cut, man. Okay, I want to show something real quick. If you go to, bear with me a moment. Let's go to Deuteronomy, chapter 18 and verse 22. Okay, because hey, look, man, mind of God, hey, your time's ticking, man. You only have 3 months left until you're proven to be a false teacher. Okay, let me read the comment again. I said, agreed. If he don't return by January 1st, are you a false teacher? And he said, yes, sir. Okay, so everybody remember this. Okay, ETT told you beforehand, okay, that Christ was going to return after the time of the tribulation. Okay, Mighty God said Christ was going to return within the year 2021. That's not going to happen. Okay, that's not going to happen. Right? First, certain things have to happen in the scriptures. Okay, so Christ can't return any day, right? Like Christ can't return right this minute. Why? Because certain things, certain prophecies have to come to pass. Okay, and until those things happen, Christ can't return. So after those things happen, like the MOB, which really that's the last main prophecy, once that happens, Christ could return at any time. But first, that has to happen. Okay? Otherwise, Christ can't return. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18 and verse 22. It says, when a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord have not spoken. But the prophet which have spoken it presumptuously, and I hope I'm pronouncing the word correctly, excuse my stutter, thou shalt not be afraid of him. All right, let's read that again. Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 22. It says, when a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord hath not spoken. But the prophet has spoken it presumptuously, that thou shalt not be afraid of him. Right, so mind of God is, that's clearly false, man. All right, and we're going to see. Okay, we're going to see in the very near future, man. Okay? We're going to see. Okay, there's only, 3 months left. Okay, until January. Okay, so in the very near future, man, Mighty God's going to show himself to be an actor. Inside joke. Right? So, it's just a little warning to you guys out there, man. Which, as I said, I like Mighty God, so I'm not trying to hate on the brother or anything. I'm just saying, you guys out there, man, you got to be diligent, man. All right, because what he's telling you isn't true. That's not true, man. The elect are not going to receive salvation before the time of tribulation. Right? God's elect have to go through that, man. So all you guys out there like LOP, and what's that guy? 2-letter J, which I like those brothers. Those guys are cool. But they go along with Mind of God's what's the word I'm looking for? The sequence, right? The sequence of how things are going to go down. Right, that basically how God's elect receive salvation, then the tribulation, and then the wrath is basically what their doctrine is, which you can ask them for the specifics in it. But the point of the matter is that's all wrong, man. That's not true. So you guys out there, man, who are subscribed to that, but you're gonna find out that that's a bunch of nonsense, man, and you're gonna find that out very soon. Okay, so hey, look, man, hey, look, I told you so. Right, just remember that ETT told you so. Right, I told you that what Mind of God was saying was completely wrong. Okay, he says some things which are right, absolutely, but then he says things that are wrong, just like GMS. GMS say things that are right, but they also say things that are wrong. Sakari says stuff that's right, but certain things are wrong. ETT says stuff that's right, but I'm certain some things are possibly wrong. Okay, so you just got to be diligent, man. This is why the scriptures say to to study to show yourself approved. Okay, you have to do your own diligent research into the topics you speak about. Okay, but I just wanted to put this out there, man. Okay, that, this clearly isn't going to happen. Okay, Christ is not going to return in the year 2021. Christ could return in 2022, by the way things are going. That's true. That could happen. Okay, but we can't sit around saying that that's going to happen. Right? You can't go around sitting there saying that, man. Right? He said for a fact that Christ will be returning in the year 2021. He said that for a fact. He didn't say it's a possibility. He said it's a fact that that's going to happen. He said otherwise he's a false teacher. Let's read the comment again. I said, agreed. If he don't return by January 1st, are you a false teacher? Mind of God said, yes. It's like, okay, so, just so we have this out there, hey, look, when January 1st rolls around, I'm going to bring this back up. Okay, say, hey, look, man, I told you guys beforehand, you should have listened to what ETT was saying, man. Okay, you should have got with ETT. Okay, you should have came under ETT. Okay, because what I'm telling you is the truth, man. Okay, that Christ is not going to return before the tribulation, right? After the tribulation of those days is when Christ returns. Not before, not in the middle. It says after. Does the text not say that? Read it yourself. Matthew the 24th chapter, verse 29 on down. All right? Very simple. The scriptures also speak about the day of the Lord. It doesn't say the days, it says the day, which the word day is singular, right? The word day is one thing. It's not two, it's not three, it's not 10, it's one. All right? If it said days, and that's plural, meaning what? More than one. Okay, but it says day. Okay, so that means that it's one single. Okay, it's a single one. It's not many, it's not multiple, it's only one. Okay, so these guys are cut, man. I just wanted to do that little video. I hope that was edifying, and I'm going to say shalom.